Hey there folks, I'm Dan Brown from Sort of Interesting, and first of all I apologise if my voice is a little bit shaky, as this is the second attempt at making this video that I'm doing. It got a little bit too emotional previously. Also apologise if I'm very red in the face, as I've just come in from the very cold outside to a very warm boat after looking at the stars. And also I apologise for my hat too, as my hair's at a very scruffy length at the minute, then it never seems to look quite right, so we'll cover it up. Anyway, this is just a random video about, well, today in particular, as, I mean, it's been one of my favourite days on board Tilly since, well, I suppose the 9-10 months that I've been living on board. I mean, it's just had all the elements of what I love about boat life and hit the nail on the head in all sorts of aspects. I mean, it started off well with a good few miles put under the bow today. You may have seen my other videos where a load of trees had blocked my path, come down in heavy snow. Yesterday they were cut through, so you can just about squeeze a boat down the canal again. So today, a lovely sunny day, and like I say, just started a very slow move down the canal, got a few miles in, and well, just travelling through absolute perfect snowy countryside and fields, and the hills all covered in snow in the distance. I mean, just absolutely picture perfect. One of my, well, probably my favourite boat trip that I've done in the whole 9-10 months I've been on board. I mean, just fantastic. Because I've been on a winter mooring for a few months, my arm wasn't used to doing that much tiller work in one go. So I got to a certain point, I was probably about a mile or so from where I wanted to be, but my arm had got very sore, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to moor up here and have a nice rest. And well, that's one of the great things about boating, I suppose. It's like, whenever I'm moving the boat, I'm literally taking my entire home with me. So basically, all I have to do is moor up, step inside, and well, I'm already home. So that's one of the great elements of being on a boat. Say it was a lovely sunny day, so I had a nice little walk down the towpath, and well, not too far as it's incredibly muddy because the snow's starting to melt, and oh, it's not a pleasant sight out there at the minute in terms of walking down the towpath. Anyway, moving on. So later on, as I was making me tea, I noticed a funny looking bird fly over, and well, I realised just as it was going across the field that it was a barn owl, and well, that just absolutely instantly sent me into a frantic sort of overexcited panic. I mean, I'll put some footage of it in now. Basically, there's just this barn owl flying around for well over an hour out here, and it was going further across the fields and then coming right back up to the side of the canal. I saw it dive down and start digging in the snow, and amazingly it pulled out a little mouse or something of that nature, and well, it was very unpleasant for whatever creature it was. I couldn't tell exactly what it was, but it was not looking like it was doing much moving, we'll say. So that was just fantastic, and I've seen fantastic wildlife from the boat before, but that's my absolute favourite thing so far. And the fact that it stayed around here for so long, it was literally going up and down just maybe 10 metres away at the absolute maximum. I mean, incredible stuff. Random interjection here, have myself some nice pancakes, not homemade but ready-made. I mean, stick a baking tray on top of the fire there, just put them on top and hear them sizzling away. That's lovely. I mean, I really do enjoy that. On top of a good old stove. Anyway, moving on from that. Now, like I say, it's perfect clear skies out there because it's so cold at the minute. I mean, I've just been out looking at the stars, and at the time of year now that the winter constellations are starting to get lower in the sky. I mean, well, at the minute, all of my favourite constellations are visible still. I mean, you've got the Plough up there, everybody knows it. Going around, you've got Leo up there. Sirius is twinkling away just above the horizon over there. Got Orion up there, Gemini. Oh, Jupiter's out still as well up there. Cassiopeia. I mean, I won't bore you with random names, but basically it's very nice. And if you know how much I love astronomy, I mean, it's just fantastic, and you've got very little light pollution out there at the minute, so it really is the sort of, well, yet another thing that I love about being able to moor up middle of nowhere sort of places away from all the town lights and that. Just absolutely fantastic. Also, like I say, coming into a warm boat, half of the heat is probably coming from the ridiculous amount of candles that I've got in here. In fact, it's just perfect and cosy once I turn these lights out. In fact, I'll show you a little clip now. With the fire going, it's absolutely roasting in here, to be honest, a little bit too hot. Anyway, yeah, I'll hop back out, wrap up warm, and do a nice little bit of astronomy. Just naked eye looking for meteors, I suppose. I've already seen one today, but I'm getting very distracted at the minute, so I'll wrap it up. Yes, like I say, I mean, this is just everything that I love about boat life, really. I mean, really just everything that I've ever thought and hoped that boat life would be. I mean, today's the perfect example of it. I mean, I'm here in a cosy candlelit boat. There are me dark skies for astronomy, nature all around you, and well, I mean, you've seen some of the clips of me travel down to this current spot through all the snowy countryside. And this is the part of the video that I previously recorded where it got all over emotional, which I will try and stop that happening this time. But I mean, it's the sort of experience, especially just standing here, like effectively hiding in the boat from the owl as it was flying up and down. It's just the sort of experience I could have never imagined in the previous years of my life in the run up to getting the boat. And I mean, it's the sort of experience that I just feel so lucky to have been able to have. And my apologies if my voice is cracking up a little bit. I mean, it's just, I can't explain how just privileged and lucky I feel to have been able to do this, and just had the dumb luck to have had the idea of, oh, I wonder if I could live on a boat, and then, well, stick with it long enough. Which, sticking with any idea for me has been, well, it's a surprise I got this far. But I mean, it's just the sort of thing, like I say, I could have never imagined experiences like today. If I had to give up boating and go back to normal dry land life, it's the sort of thing I just to have even done this for the amount of time I've done now, I just feel so lucky to have been able to do it. Once again, keeping my voice strong. Yeah, well, as you can see, you get the gist of. I'd like to also say thank you again to all of the people who comment and send messages to me on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. I mean, feel free to like the page and add me personally. All my details will be up on the end of this video. And I mean, it just means so much to have, well, there's people from the boating community, there's people who don't live anywhere near a canal. In fact, there's people from all over the world who comment and send me questions and just all sorts of general things, and it really does mean the world to me. I mean, at the minute I've just passed a crazy statistic on the videos that now at any given moment somebody somewhere in the world is watching one of my videos, which I just find that absolutely incredible, and thanks to everyone. I mean, it really does mean the world to me, and I hope that I can carry on putting up videos that you'll enjoy, and well, I mean, hopefully I'll carry on boating for many years to come. I mean, touch wood once again, I'll do it for as long as I can. Thank you all, and well, make sure to subscribe and check out all my other boat videos, and I will see you around soon. Until next time, have a great day and farewell.